Evening. To you folks, hope you're looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3, Tatum at the 4, Holiday at the 1, with White at the 2, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3. Well, what a game we've got in store tonight, Richard. Two of the top teams in the league.
And each of them with some superstar talent. Whichever star can lead the way, control the game, that'll be the key.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Boston pulls it in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Caruso against White. Caruso outside. Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Williams finds Caruso. The 3 is up. Here's Holmgren. Williams passes to Caruso. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
And it's good. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Williams. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Caruso. Rejected by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
And finished off by Tatum.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences. I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Tatum. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Boston leading by 7. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And it's Caruso with the ball for OKC. Still without a basket in the game. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Looking to win the run. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a hot pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
White against Caruso. White, good. White's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Holiday from long range. The Thunder pull it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
Tatum. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
BA, I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. Tipped away. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's White. Inside, White gets it to go.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Trailing by 2. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, well, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway to together to figure things out. Ryan?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Up top, White. Outside, Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Big hit from outside, Jaylen Brown. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Now here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander driving inside. The basket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Tatum, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by Boston. Tatum with the block.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oklahoma City the rebound. Tatum against Williams. With some arc. Court shot is good.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
And Holiday powers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. For 3. JT for 3.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Fires away from way outside. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for Boston, Peyton Pritchard is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Hauser in at the 3. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Here's Joe, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Wallace. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Lonnie Walker.
Man, good whistle there.
Oklahoma City shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Thunder trail by 9. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jones in the post. Horford covering. Jones' shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the Thunder shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Walker with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Hauser. Pass to Cornette. To the inside. Here's Hauser. Watched by Wallace. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Wallace outside. Outside Joe. Jacks up with 3. Walker pulls down the board. Celtics lead by 7. Pass to Pritchard. Stolen. For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Outside Joe. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Joe's gotten his first points of the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Nice shot by Walker.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Wallace. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Jones sets a screen. Here's Joe. Blocked! And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Walker passes to Pritchard. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Pritchard's got 6 in the quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. To the inside. Wallace outside. Back to Hartenstein. Deflected. Outside Jones. This one for 3. The kick out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 2. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Here's Hauser. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From the arc. He's off on that one. Thunder trail by 4. Left side Joe. Here's Hartenstein. Boston pulls it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 3 on 3. Outside Walker. Back to Pritchard. Jones grabs the board.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Got it.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Horford outside. Here's Cornette. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And we've reached the end of the third. Boston out. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. A line change here for Oklahoma City. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. EA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Caruso outside. Counted from distance. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
The determination from Holiday shines through there. Refuses to give up on that shot.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense, because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. Drains the triple.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Thunder trail by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Brown passes to Tatum. Porzingis surveying the floor with a 9-footer. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Porzingis has got his first basket.
Porzingis just simplifies the game. I mean, I like how he just sees things in these situations.
And here's Caruso outside. Connects from downtown.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give them wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
The drive by Holiday. The kick to Tatum. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. White can't hit. Thunder trail by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams a screen on Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston pulls it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brown with it, and it's Dort picking him up. White for 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Holmgren finds Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And Williams punches it home.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Now here's Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
First person on the foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Dort against Brown. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren with the 10-footer.
Lockdown defense by Porzingis. When he moves his feet to get in position, his length is unbelievable.
And here's Caruso outside. Porzingis grabs the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And stolen by Williams.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
A nice shot by Tatum.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Williams. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
There should be. Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's George. Pass to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. And Embiid pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid inside, working on Holmgren. Good D by Holmgren.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Caruso. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
George, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Now, here's George. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
The shortest three in the game, Maxey solid from that corner.
Caruso, a screen on George. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Caruso. Oh, good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Oubre against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. George with the ball. Dort covering. Here's Embiid. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And it's in there.
And look at Maxey blowing past the contact. He is just too fast.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
It doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Caruso looking for an opening. And the layup is good. Caruso's got his third basket of the night.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. Finished off by Oubre.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Pass to Caruso. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A miss that time would have put him up. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, George. Holmgren with the block. He can't get that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers ahead. They lead by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Oubre against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Williams looking around. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense. No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
George against Caruso. They need this one. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from George.
They can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And there's the call on Lou George. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
George against George. Embiid with the screen on George. George, no good. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Oubre. Nobody near Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. George looking over the floor. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Embiid with it. Williams picks him up. Shot clock at 6. Maxey passes to George. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Paul George with the steal. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Alex Caruso with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Gordon out there with Lowry. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Martin. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Here's Wallace. He gets that one. Wallace Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Wallace kicks to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Good D by Drummond.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
76ers ball.
Left side Lowry. Takes the three. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 10. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Wallace looking for an opening. And the jump by Wallace.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Lowry against Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry dishes to Drummond, and yes, it's good.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Here's Wallace, and it's sent back by Drummond, and they're able to recover. And that one is good from Hartenstein. The 76ers trail by 12. Lowry from outside. Rebounded by Joe. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside Williams. Pass to Wiggins. That one goes. Count it. And the Thunder lead by 14.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Gordon into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
And so he hits both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And stolen by Drummond. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Inside. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 12. Pass to Joe. 59 seconds left to play in the third.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Lowry. And he banks in the layup. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Lowry against Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Lowry, good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Joe. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And so it's Oklahoma. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's George in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. George with the defensive effort. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Martin, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And in that pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
Caruso finds Holmgren, and he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on George, spins. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso.
That's nice defense right there by Oubre. With that 7'2" wingspan, he can swallow up space quick. Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
It's tipped. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Embiid. Outside Martin. Pass to George. Martin with a screen on George. Shot clock at 5. The three from George. Kept alive. Here's Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
The Thunder leading by 9. Outside Williams. Back to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against George.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. Outside Williams. They shoot again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great to see a young guy like Holmgren hustling on the backboard. Such a key part of a team's success.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, what a sweet shot by Maxey. Not putting too much behind it.
76ers foul. Kelly Oubre Jr. First personal foul. 13 foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Maxey kicks to Embiid. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Embiid. 15 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Thunder.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys work just a little bit harder tonight, and that is the edge they needed.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Williams for three. The shot will not fall. And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 13-point game. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Williams, a screen on George. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they like slow. Pace basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
Now here's Maxey. Martin outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tatum with it. Martin picks him up. Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Maxey against Holiday. And Maxey, here we go. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Holiday. Counted.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Oubre. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's the break. Up the floor. And the finish on the break with the slam.
He wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
Maxey against Holiday. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, VA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package. Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Outside, Brown. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
3 points.
Embiid's got 9 points.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Here's White. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Maxey surveys. Pass to George. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
To the wing, right side. Back to Maxey. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Holiday. Now the Celtics on the move. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by White. 9 points in the game.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Maxey attacking. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Holiday against Maxey. Tatum, a screen on Maxey. The shot by Holiday, no good. Martin, the pass to George. Knocks down the long J.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Embiid with a steal. The shot, no good. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. For 3, George drills it from deep. George has got 6.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Maxey against Holiday. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Oubre. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 11 points in the game.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
George against Tatum. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Tatum, a screen on Maxey. Outside Tatum, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre. George against Brown. George with a steal. Right side Oubre. Down low. And he dumps it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
The Sixers lead by 6. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And Embiid throws it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Celtics trail by 8. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Sixers. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 14 points for the game. Martin, the pass to Oubre. Tatum pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Porzingis in the post. Embiid covers. White, the pass to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Paul George pulls down the board. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Leading by 5. For 3, Maxey. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. For Boston, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Tatum clearly putting on the show in this one, doing it all.
Screen by Embiid. Maxey passes to Martin. George against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. George scanning the floor. Martin with a screen on Brown. The Sixers with another miss. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. JB on the break. Sensational. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Andre Drummond, Kyle Lowry out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Kenyon Martin, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Here's Pritchard, defended by Gordon. Here's Cornette, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. If we want to do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Walker against Lowry. Five to shoot. Drummond with the screen. It's Lowry with a drive. Blocked. Here's Pritchard, defended by Gordon. Gordon with a steal. Drummond passes to Lowry. Drummond to screen on Walker. Here's Lowry. He's off on the layup. Boston leading by 3. That's tipped. Yabusele. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's Walker. Drives to the hoop. Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Yabusele to the paint. Martin finds Gordon. Knocks it down from distance. Gordon's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Gordon. Oh, sweet move. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 5.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
1:51 left in the third. Lowry outside. To the middle. Drummond passes to Gordon. To the inside. Yabusele. Pass to Drummond. Lowry surveys the D. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Uncovered. Drummond grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
It's Martin on the wing. Horford covering. Lowry outside. To the paint. Takes a 3. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. And now a 5-point 76ers lead.
Boy, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. It's Martin on the wing. There's the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And Allie, thanks. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Martin against Brown. Martin, the pass to Embiid. Brown with the steal. Tipped. Inside. JB off the bounce. And the jam by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Embiid passes to George. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. George outside. 5 on the clock. Embiid with it. Picked up by Tatum. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to White. Tatum, a screen on Martin. Outside Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. White coming through.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Maxey finds Embiid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Hey, Grant, I know you. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
This would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Outside Maxey. There's the drive. Down low. Embiid with it. Now guarded by White. Oubre with room to shoot. Good. And the assist to Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
Out to the wing. Tatum against George. Kick out to White. Tatum with a screen. The shake. White can't hit.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
It's George on the wing. Count that one. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on George. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Kind of a devious move by Tatum, pulling the defender in where he wants him.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oubre passes to Maxey. Six to shoot. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Holiday drives in. Got a hand on it. Now Oubre. For 3, Maxey knocks down the long J. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
There's Tatum with the 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
George outside. Pulls up on the wing. Kept alive. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
To stop the run. And White lays it in. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Driving to the basket. Embiid passes to Maxey. 19-footer. Off on that one. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
on 2K Sports. This is Kevin. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward position. And it's Holmgren in at the 5.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Williams, a screen on Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. A 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Williams against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Williams. And that one hits back iron. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
And Holiday, here we go. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Holiday's got 5 points so far. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Holiday. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Dort. No good that time. White with the defensive effort. Holiday with it. Dort covering. Outside Tatum. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Yep, that one goes in there. So it's the Thunder now. It's a three-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the right side. Here's Caruso. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Caruso's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
That three off the mark. Outside Tatum. Lets it go with the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in a point guard. That's the Boston Five. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just one on the basket from White. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Here's White. Shakes him. To Porzingis. And again, it's Boston converting.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
White, good.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Pass to Williams. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Williams kicks to Caruso. 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. Caruso's got 9 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Right on the bucket. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Yeah, defenders right now guessing as to how Drew Holiday is going to come at you. Offense showing up tonight for Drew.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum finds White. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. That one falls. White's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston. Outside, Dort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Wiggins Dort is the guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
Brown outside. And there's the try, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. Celtics out in front. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
28. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Jones. Cason Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Celtics leading by 7. Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Walker, 6 to shoot. Over Wallace. Walker's shot is off.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Joe passes to Jones. Outside, Horford. Here's Cornette. The shot's good, and the assist by Horford. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 34.
Hartenstein with it. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wallace misses. Celtics leading by 9. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Pritchard. Over Wallace. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Hartenstein with the screen on Horford. Hartenstein passes to Joe. to Hartenstein. 4 on the clock. Here's Wallace. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Pritchard. He gets it in there. Pritchard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Williams sets a screen for Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Celtics have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Here's Pritchard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Higgins outside. Here's Hartenstein. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
They set the pick. Here's Pritchard, covered by Joe. Pritchard passes to Hauser. And they call an illegal screen.
That screen. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Wallace looking for an opening. And the basket is good. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Fires for 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 7.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Wallace finds Williams. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Horford. They set the pick. Here's Hauser. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 7. Stolen by Walker. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 10 points here in the second half. Now Wiggins. He has yet to score. Offensive rebound. Here's Joe. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a whole new group out on the floor for these Celtics. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Celtics leading by 11. Outside, White. That's to Porzingis. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Right side, Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Now, here's Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Dort. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
White inside, defended by Caruso. Brown outside. Shoots over Dort. Brown's shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. A three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Tatum. From the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Holmgren. Williams kicks to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Right up top, defended by Caruso. There's the lob to Brown.
Pinpoint pass from Holiday leading to the field goal. He always keeps his head up off the pick and roll for chances like that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
There's the three. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
On the wing, Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Dort against Brown. That's tipped.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Caruso. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Williams next for 2. Dort. Offline with his 3. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And here now the Thunder. They trail by 9 points. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. From downtown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah.
Everyone. We have some exciting NBA. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Both of these teams get the benefit of having a deep roster.
Yeah, it's a luxury these days, honestly. Resting stars, truly trusting your second unit, all keys to a successful and well-rested squad.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Look like a schoolyard playground right there. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And here's Holmgren. There's the triple. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Now here's Oubre. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Maxey surveys. Kicks it to George.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
City ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Philadelphia ball.
Maxey against Caruso. Now here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Williams against George. Driving in. And it's blocked. Right out of the air and controls it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
That evens the score.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. George passes to Martin. Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Williams a screen on George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Maxey, here we go. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
Oh, they get a hand on it. The dive for the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Offline with a 3. The Sixers lead by 4. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the evening.
That's his second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren from deep. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points. Outside Maxey. Embiid a screen on Caruso. And Maxey, here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. The Sixers. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," end quote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Now here's Oubre. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Martin. Williams from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And he makes it. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Caruso. No points so far. Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Here's Dort. Oh, threw it down. Wow. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, wow. Dort just going off, making a big show of how athletic he can be.
Here's Martin, down low. Got a piece of it. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Here's Holmgren, down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Caruso against Maxey. Inside. Here's Embiid. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. There's a screen. Caruso outside. Oubre with a steal. Maxey with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. And George gets it to go on the assist from Maxey. And now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Oubre. Maxey on the wing. No good with the triple. 19 seconds left in the first half of this one. And here's Caruso outside. The shot misses. Ooh, nice D from George. Outside Oubre. Here's Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Williams, Cason Wallace out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. Wiggins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Gordon outside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with
the NBA rules, the officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Williams. Here's Wallace. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Martin inside. Working on Williams. Here's Yabusele, hounded by Wiggins. Back to Martin. Here's Yabusele, hounded by Wiggins. It's Martin on the wing. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Yabusele. And a miss there off the inbound. Thunder trail by 3. Wallace, the pass to Williams. To the left side wing. Back to Hartenstein. Nails the baby hook. Hartenstein's gotten his first points in this one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Wallace outside. Williams on the wing. Back to Wallace. Shoots from the baseline. And the jumper is on the mark. Here's Lowry. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Here's Lowry. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Shot from the low post is good. Lowry's got his second basket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Wallace. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And he probably thought he was gonna bury that one.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Martin. 1:46 left in the third. Gordon can't hit. Thunder trail by 3. It's Wiggins on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Gordon. Here's Yabusele. Drummond up top. And Drummond with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Wallace. Yes, it's good. And it's Lowry with the ball for the 76ers. They lead by 1. Gordon outside. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gordon outside.
Oklahoma City foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
His first personal foul.
That free throw good from Gordon. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Oklahoma City is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Joe with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Here's Wiggins. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Lowry surveys the D. Drummond, high post. And it's
under video review, under NBA rules.
on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, they're going to...
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Philadelphia on top, leading by just 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Harden slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's Maxey in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Stolen by Caruso. High arcing shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by Maxey. The Sixers lead by 7. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Embiid inside. Williams defending. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid a screen on Williams. George passes to Embiid. Shoots over Holmgren. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Thunder trail by 7. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Maxey against Caruso. Maxey passes to George. Embiid a screen on Dort. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. Great D that time from Holmgren. The Thunder have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Embiid. Out to Oubre. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander, screen on Oubre. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. They need this. The Thunder with another miss.
That is not the shot they needed there. You've got to work it around and get a better look.
Here's George. Martin outside from behind the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Here we go. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. The Sixers lead by 10 to the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. With the fadeaway. Launches a three. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Up top, George. Williams defending. George feels it out a bit. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the 76ers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game. Never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
That's his third personal foul. Third team.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Pass to Caruso. Puts it up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
VA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up to the rim. Dort with a steal.
Jalen Williams. The assist goes to Alex Caruso.
Shot from the wing. No good. So this one belongs to the 76ers. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce.
impressive.
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allows.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Maxey against Holiday. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tatum on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Here's Oubre. Outside, George. Pass to Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Embiid with a screen on White. Oubre passes to Embiid. Basket counts.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Maxey against Holiday. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Maxey against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's White. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to help. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Scooped up. Here's Embiid. Goes up with it again. He lays it in. Embiid's got 6 points.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. That one good for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Tatum with the screen on Maxey. Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Maxey, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. To the paint. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Porzingis with the block. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White with the stuff.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Oubre outside. It's Martin on the wing. Embiid with the screen on Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Martin. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics leading by 7. And it's Brown missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
George looking around. Martin with the screen for George. Tries again. And it's nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Drew Holiday has been on display for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Maxey, Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
George with the screen on White. Oubre passes to George. White against Oubre. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown with it. Now defended by Oubre. Tatum gets it inside.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
The tray. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Brown finds Holiday. There's the lob to Brown. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
Here's Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
And they've repeatedly broken inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Out of bounds. Sixers ball.
Celtics on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. George sets a screen for Maxey. Goes back up. A nice shot by George. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
It's stolen by Martin. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
For the three, sinks the three-pointer. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Porzingis finds Tatum. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Martin attacking and finished off by Martin.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
George against Tatum. Martin kicks to George. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid, no good. Boston leading by 5. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 7 points for Jason Tatum.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Oubre dishes to Embiid. Embiid throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possessions.
They've got Martin, Abusele out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Gordon, and it's Lowry in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Lowry looking around, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Sixers ball.
Six to shoot. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Gordon. Pass to Hauser. Nailed from three-point land. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Crafty with the ball. Lowry calls for the pick and roll to open something up for his team.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. The 76ers trail by 6. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Lowry passes to Yabusele. Lowry against Horford. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Boston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Takes it inside to the left wing. Tries the spin move, and Drummond kicks to low. Fires the 3, drills it from outside.
Well, he's been around for so long. Lowry has seen everything. Knew where to go off the pick for the bucket.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. There's the triple. Drains the 3-pointer. Hauser's got 6 here in this quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Lowry. It's hauled in by Cornette. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Here's Hauser, and another basket for Boston.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Down low. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Horford, and finished off by Martin.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Pritchard, defended by Gordon. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Drummond. And he drives in. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the big fella on that one? Hard to contain Drummond when he goes that strong on the inside.
Pritchard passes to Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass to Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Hauser's got 14 points here in the second half.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Maxey against Holiday. Martin with a screen on Holiday. Outside for George. Fades and shoots. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Embiid against Porzingis. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers trail by 14. And here's Maxey. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Embiid dishes to Martin. Outside, George. Fires from deep. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. White, wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. 76ers have gone 104 since the end of the third quarter. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Tatum kicks to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And in that pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
White. And the shot is good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid, no good. Boston leading by 15. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And again, it's Boston converting.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Martin dishes to George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. And that's 15 points for Jason Tatum.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Boston.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Porzingis.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Tatum kicks to Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Maxey on the wing. White covering. Outside, Martin. Shot clock at 6. It's George on the wing. And the three off target. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.